was beginning to think I was in a bad mystery novel where everyone did it.
Or a really bad mystery video game with a random killer that makes it look up to the very end like everyone did it.
The private sources, the research she'd been up to, and the secret meeting with the Ripper. And she never told me a thing.
I gotta wonder if Christopher Walken monologues like this to himself. Quinlan gave me such a dirty look as he left my office. Why does nobody like me? I like them. I just have problems opening up.
See if the doctor's available, ma'am.
Hold one moment, please.
Hi, Quinlan. No word on your squeeze. Burton's keeping all the paperwork to herself for some reason.
You know, that's a really nice outfit. I mean, it looks even better than when you wore it yesterday.
In fact, they should start fighting right about now. They don't usually take this long. I just wish they'd do it and get it over with. Hey, how come you never came back to see me on my break?
I'm here to see my girlfriend, Viv. She's in a coma, remember?
What do you know? A guy who's faithful. Go on, run off and see your girlfriend. See if I care. Tell me if she croaks.
Wow.
I heard that.
Curtis. That's Viv, folks. She leads the league in rebounds. Yeah, this game has about 10 hours of gameplay, and 6 of them is going between the hospital lobby and this room.
I said no, Joey.
I've heard that before. No, Joey, no, Joey, no.
I don't want you here. I don't want you in this hospital.
You gotta let me do my thing. I can find out what happened to this babe. Besides, you always call me in on these. You don't this time. It's gonna look bad.
No kidding. You think it's an accident that Magnata brought her here?
Wow, you can really tell she's a neurosurgeon because she's got a stethoscope. You need one.
Should have clipped his wings years ago. He's gonna try to pin this whole fucking thing on me.
Or me, which is why we do it my way, and I say no.
No what?
I just don't think tickling her is going to wake her up.
Yo, Quinlan, tell Dr. Burton here to let me save your friend.
Oh, what? You mean the standing around doing nothing but hoping it'll just get better therapy isn't working? So let's see, if you're a neurosurgeon, you need a bank of supercomputers, an MRI machine, 2 giant halogen floodlights, and, oh yeah, a stethoscope.
What's Falconetti talking about?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting him do the procedure.
Hey, let me try something. Hey, Catherine!
How long have you all known each other?
Do you know where I can find some sailors?
Look, Quinlan, it's personal. It has nothing to do with Pal's case, believe me.
Hey, Quinlan, 2 words. Second opinion. I wonder if I could ask the doctor what Catherine's heart rate is, because that question she could answer.
What thing are you talking about, Eddie?
Decking into this chick's consciousness. I can access her brain just like I can a computer.
Well, what good is that? She's in a coma.
She's not brain dead. Her essence, her personality, whatever. It's all still in there. I mean, if I could just get at it, there's a chance I could even rebuild her memory.
It's like Psychonauts, only uglier and stupider.
For one thing, you don't know for a fact how much of her essence she's retained. For another, you have psychological ice to deal with. You'd be fighting her mind. The strain could kill her.
Man, if only we'd had this science 20 years ago, we could have saved Terry Schiavo.
You knew Magnata years ago.
He was a very different man then. He used to be a scumbag. Now, he's a scumbag with a badge.
Like Joe Arpaio?
Why would he try to pin the murders on you?
He's got to pin it on somebody to make a buck. I guess he thinks I'm an easy target.
But it wasn't me! It was the Warriors! They shot Cyrus!
Is your method dangerous?
Were you kidding? Of course it's dangerous. We're not talking about accounting databases here. Decking into an organism's a lot harder than linking into a machine. You can't be overriding shit. You gotta watch where you're digging around. Emotions, memories, potentially very damaging.
See, now, me, I'd like to go into my girlfriend's head and install a Linux distro. Now, that might fix some things. Am I right, fellas, huh?
I can make that image so real, you'll think it's breathing. You'll be able to stare the killer right in the eye.
I'm sorry, I kind of spaced. What?
Well, that would save Catherine and anybody else the Ripper had on his list. I mean, what's the real reason for preventing Falconetti from doing this, Burton?
Well, it's not covered under your insurance.
Do I detect a little Magnata in the reporter's line of questioning?
Whatever.
Do any damn thing you want. I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, screw my patience.
Good! Starting to look a little flanky there, Claire. Tighten up those buns, baby.
It's like we're really supposed to believe a doctor will just walk off the job to go work out. A real doctor would go golfing.
We're gonna deck to Catherine's brain now?
Damn straight. You can really get to know your girlfriend now. Here's the deal. With both of us being in there, it's gonna take everything I've got to maintain a link between us to isolate a pathway to whatever's left of her consciousness. If her brain starts throwing ice at us, you're gonna have to fight it.
Ooh, her brain's gonna be throwing ice like it's sticking snowballs in the freezer? I hate that.
I think I can.
David Patrick Kelly only agreed to do this role if he got to keep the wardrobe.
Come on, Quinlan, we gonna do this or not? Use your decking unit on the computer. We can help your girlfriend.
Ah, no. I already tried sticking my decking unit in my computer. It did not end well. We take you now to a time-lapse photo of Ozzy Osbourne's brain over the last 30 years. My God, it's full of stars. Oh no, monkey balls. It kind of sounds like the closing theme to Blade Runner. This game's pretty hard, but it's not exactly brain surgery. If only the human brain hadn't evolved the ability to sense little digital people running around inside it and deploy pink globules to attack them.
Keep that ice off me! Fix on your girlfriend. There's definitely something there.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. All I heard was, "You're good, Quinlan."
Shoot that ice, Quinlan!
It's not very good, but, you know, it still makes more sense than a scanner darkly. Purple brain, purple brain.
Keep looking for that ice, Quinlan. I'm busy.
So, this sort of goes on like this for a while, then, huh? Purple haze all in my brain.
Keep that ice off me. Fix on your girlfriend. There's definitely something there.
You know, I get really bad headaches sometimes, too. I mean, I wonder it might be because of brain bubbles. I do drink a lot of caffeine.
Shoot that ice, Quinlan!
Tiny bubbles in the mind makes me nauseous, makes me wanna die.
Keep looking for that ice, Quinlan. I'm busy.
Ripper, the ultimate sci-fi murder mystery and nitrogen narcosis simulator. Too many trans fats. Damn you, Atkins! Oh, I knew I shouldn't have bought the cheap brain tumbler.
Fucking brilliant, asshole. I knew you couldn't hack this. We're not gonna get many cracks at it. You wanna try it again?
Yeah, I think I'll spare you the pain of forcing you to watch me play that again.
Now here's what you gotta do. Burton and Cable, I've been feeding her as much of her personal background as I can. You need to bring her up to speed on what she knew when she was attacked. Use the information about the Ripper you think she may have known. That'll help her rebuild her memory. Right now, she's not even verbal. The more information she gets from you and Burton, the more she'll remember, the more she'll be able to tell us.
She looks so real.
That's because everything you're seeing right now is streaming directly from her brain, unmediated by any software. That's her as her own mind's eye conceives herself. Be prepared. When you get close to her, you're gonna change. You'll look just as real.
And she's floating, ladies and gentlemen. Now for my next trick, I will saw this woman in half. Well, you'll look just as real, except you've been posterized and shellacked. This is how most of my dates end. Well, okay, there's usually more crying. And police. Okay, great. I'm glad I stopped by. We really got a lot accomplished today. Initial play tests of the Virtual Boy were not very promising.
Not bad for a first-timer. Was it good for you, too?
You kicked ass in there.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
shit, Sherlock. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got about a month of girly mags to catch up on.
Yeah, don't bother calling me, Quinlan, because I'm going to be ferociously jerking off for the next 7-8 hours. This sounds like the bridge of the Enterprise. Number 1, open hailing frequencies. Lay in a course for Omicron City 3.
Excuse me.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This place is off limits to unauthorized personnel.
I'm Jake Quinlan from the Virtual Herald. Who are you?
Wait, let me check.
Bob Epples, the new pathologist, and I'm not to speak with you, Mr. Quinlan.
I'm just Jesse Eisenberg.
Well, what are you talking about? Where's Farley?
Mr. Farley is no longer employed here. He was let go.
He was let go. Definitely let go.
He was fired.
Yeah, we started getting some complaints from families. He was using dead bodies as ashtrays and leaving pizza crusts inside them.
Where is Farley?
I have no idea where Mr. Farley is. But from what I've heard about him, I suggest you look for him in a restaurant. One that specializes in fatty cuisine. Do-do-do.
Because he's fat.
Why was Farley fired?
I didn't ask, but I got the feeling that Mr. Farley liked to talk a little too much, and I don't plan on making the same mistake, so please leave, Mr. Quinlan, before someone sees me talking with you.
This could have far-reaching implications, especially in the hospital cafeteria. The income must drop 60-70% now.
What do you got? A cotton back there, Quinlan?
Cotton?
Here's my stuff. I'm going into interrogation, Brannon. You know, little police work. How's the coffee, Sarge? Nice and hot.
Oh, and that was the infamous hot coffee scene from Ripper.
Guys got balls so big they collect the gum on the floor. They do. They drag.
And there's a mental image you'll never be able to shake.
Soho Precinct, Sergeant Brannon speaking. What's your problem? Chekhov, I'm talking to you.
I love it when he conducts routine business on the phone. Hey, watch, I bet I can steal Walken's stuff. Let's see. Yeah. ID card. Oh, I want to take his gun. Let's see. Oh, oops, sorry. Take it. Yeah.
Any new developments, Lou?
Sure, but nothing's getting us closer to the Ripper.
Like what?
Like earlier today, Magnata pulled 2 cops who have been on the Ripper case since the beginning, replaced them with new guys. Now that's bound to set the investigation back.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I say. I know. Tell me about it.
I mean, forget about it. What are you gonna do? You complain about it, the guy just flicks coffee on you.
What's the buzz in the precinct on Falconetti?
Word is that outlaw's mixed up in this somehow. Magnata's pulled the hard copies on all of Falconetti's records, and he's had passwords put on computer files. There must be something there he's looking for.
Or maybe something he's trying to hide.
Yeah, it could be, and I think we all know how far he's willing to go to hide a watch.
Lou, what do you know about the Hamilton-Wofford murder?
I haven't followed the case. I don't know much about the guy except that he did some work for the precinct some years ago.
What kind of work?
Magnata hired him, I don't know, 5-6 years back to build a virtual target range for the cadet cyberspace training.
So Magnata knew him?
Yeah!
Yeah, that's probably why he took the case on, even though he's got his hands full with the Ripper.
I bet one of the simulations that Wofford wrote involved chasing a virtual chicken around. We need Gracie fast speed! I just love how a reporter can walk unescorted through all the sensitive areas of a police station. I guess it helps that only 2 cops exist in this entire world.
I'm not a fucking dealer, man. Those were legal dosages for my personal use. I'm holding down like 4 jobs at once, man. I need the fucking mental clarity, okay?
See how much clarity you have when I'm done with you. Those senior citizens you sold that Lucid Drill B to had severe arterial hypertension. 5 of them popped blood vessels in their heads. Now talk, fuckhead.
Your days of dealing Viagra to nursing homes are over, my friend. And you thought the Ripper was unbelievable. You should have seen the orgy we had to clean up.
What are you looking at?
It was horrible. They were all twisted together in a weird rigor mortis orgy pretzel. Had to use a car jack to split them up.
Enough, okay? I sold those fossils some Lucid B, not my fault they had blowouts. I mean, what are you making a big deal out of this for? It's not like they weren't ready for the big sleep.
It's touching to see you feel so deeply. They say underneath the skin of every junkie runs the blood of a poet. I wouldn't know. I'm just a cop who loves his job.
Christopher Walken is the closer, Thursdays on USA.
No performance now, mother. I'm in rehearsal.
Anyway, because you've got Walken's security card now, you can go running around opening all the locked doors, because I guess security cameras don't exist in police stations.
Files are locked. Looks like I need some kind of ID card to open them.
Ooh, I just thought of a way to stop people from stealing office supplies. Like, every time you want to go into the supply closet, you have to swipe a debit card.
Vince Magnotta's personnel file. Could make for interesting reading.
He's single? Are you kidding me? I would not have called that. And believe it or not, this is actually where I really got stuck in this game for a long time. I'm gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit because this is actually really unfair in my opinion. The first thing you gotta do is, you've gotta go back to Catherine's apartment and check out the book that was indicated by the laser earlier on in the game, which now, for some reason, you can actually open. Inside there's a really weird electronic puzzle with, I think, 6 buttons that you have no idea what the combination is. And to find the combination, it turns out you have to decrypt her journal, which you got earlier in the game. I mean, how is that fair? How are you supposed to guess that now you can go back and open this book that previously wasn't even selectable? I mean, I guess it was kind of a loose end that the book was indicated so strongly before, and yet you could do nothing with it, but still, that's kind of weird. As for the encryption key, it's actually in Magnotta's police record, and the password is Scorpio because one of the awards that Magnotta gets is the Scorpio Award. That in itself is not entirely unfair, but it is a lot of guesswork. Okay, so you enter the password Scorpio, and the whole journal starts to very slowly decrypt until it just reaches a point, like in the 4th entry, where it just stops. Now, most of the stuff is just kind of fluff that you already know, where it talks about Catherine suspecting, you know, the 3 people you already suspect of being the Ripper. But the key is, in the 3rd entry of the very last paragraph, there's kind of a strange sentence. That it says, if everything works out, I'll be rich over this. At first, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I lived in a ratty triplex for half a dozen years. That will never happen to me a second time. That is actually the combination to the puzzle in the Ripper book that was indicated by the laser of the crystal puzzle that you just solved. Because there are a certain number of numbers indicated in that last sentence. As in, I believe it's, at first 1, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. And that represents 5 because of nickels. Lived in a ratty triplex is 3, half a dozen is 6. That will never happen to me again a second time, 2. So the combination is something like 155362 if you assume that number 1 is the topmost button. And to be honest with you, I have no idea how I solved this game back in the day, because I actually did beat this game, you know, before the internet, before there were any kind of strategy guides. I did this, but I have no idea how. I have truly regressed stupidity in my old age, because when I looked at the walkthrough, I was blown away that that was even a clue. You know, once you've done that, the book gives you a little CD, and you can't just put that in any old computer, even though you've seen a ton of them up to now. You have to put it in Catherine's computer, that one that seemed to be kind of locked up in that one image. And when you do that, a funny little screensaver pops up with this equation on it, which doesn't really mean anything, but you have to write it down because it disappears rather quickly. This puzzle was a little easier because I remember in my wanderings finding a calculator. I mean, there's no point in trying to manually figure out the equation because it doesn't really mean anything, but if you type the equation exactly as it appears into the calculator on Catherine's desk, there's a secret compartment in the calculator that opens up, revealing these 2 items.
Pretty clever. A neat little place to store surveillance bugs.
My God, where does she get these wonderful toys? James Bond wishes he had this kind of espionage know-how and gadgetry. I mean, I just like to recap what kind of gadgets we've already seen from this woman so far. Like, a laser combination trap tied to a board of hippie crystals that's tied to the zodiac symbol, and like a book that contains an electronic combination safe that hides a CD, and the CD unlocks a password that ties into a really complex electronic safe that looks like a calculator that she keeps on her desk that contains 2 surveillance bugs, one of which looks like an eyeball, and another one that looks like a little cigar wrapper type thing, which I guess is a clue on where to go next, going back to the police station so I can put this cigar-looking surveillance bug on one of his many cigars, which was very obviously hinted at because it's the most prominent thing on his desk. I mean, am I crazy? Is it just me, or is Catherine a way better reporter than Quinlan is? I don't even know where I'd begin to look for surveillance bugs that look like human eyeballs and cigar wrapper things. This is just amazing. Hey, several cigars have disappeared.
Magnotta will never even notice the bug is there.
Even though this cigar is clearly a glaringly different color than all the other ones. Oh, now they all look the same. I guess it's okay.
Metacog. Hold on.
Oh, hey, Jake. No word yet on the vegetable. Ooh, that seemed harsh.
Saw your story on the last murder. Look. You know I was just kidding about your squeeze croaking and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God, man, it must have been awful. And I'll tell you something else. Magnato's been looking for you. I mean, I figured you should know, because he is not the kind of guy I would want looking for me. He isn't even the kind of guy I'd want to look at me.
Is he here now?
He just left. Coast is clear.
Thanks, Viv. I appreciate it.
Not enough you don't. But you're welcome just the same.
So if Magnato's been looking for me, why didn't he just talk to me when he clearly saw me at the front desk of the police station? Or maybe he's mad that I stole his ID card and used it to rifle through his confidential police files. He might want to arrest me for that one. So you go to Dr. Burton's office in the hospital, and you start to ransack through all her stuff, basically scanning all the papers on her desk, which don't tell you anything you don't already know. But mainly you're here to place the surveillance bug, the one that looks like a human eyeball, because in here there's a skull that has two kind of googly eyeballs in it. But getting to it is kind of funny, because I spent about, no kidding, 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get to the skull. And just look and see what I mean. Like, I can't select the skull. I can't approach it in any way here. You'd think it'd be a hot spot. You'd think I'd be trying to use the item. But no, I can't get any closer to it, and there's just no way to do it. I'm really struggling with this. It turns out you've got to go closer to the door by about 2 feet, and then turn right, and now you can approach the skull to place the surveillance bug eyeball in it, which coincidentally looks identical to the other eyeball. It's almost like Catherine had this scouted and had one custom made to precisely match the eyeball in her office. But I suppose I should go talk to Dr. Burton in the gym. Oh! Hang on.
You here to join up? Not a moment too soon from the looks of you.
Oh.
Interested in weights, aerobics, racket sports.
Distrucity.
Personal tip. Start slow.
Thanks.
Gold's Gym. Our personal staff is on call to provide you with personal abuse and condescension whenever you need it.
What do you know about that woman over there? Claire Burton.
Dr. Burton? She's been running 10 miles every other day for years. Real serious. In and out. No chit-chat. Runs the Victorian London course on the treadmill.
Yeah, I'm sure the Victorian London course is a great simulation. Take a run through the breathtaking squalor of the East London slums. Try to outrun malnourished, mangy beggars. Leap across cesspits in the streets overflowing with filth. Dodge speeding wagons filled with carts loaded with the seeping, putrid bodies of vagrants killed of typhus.
Do you keep records of all your members here?
Not really. The terminal on the counter has some information if you're interested. Are you interested?
Maybe.
Wait a minute, was she coming on to him just now? Wasn't she just a minute ago calling him an out-of-shape slob? Silver's Gym values your privacy. That's why we put all of your personal information on a public terminal at the front desk that anyone can access. Silver's Gym, cutting the middleman out of stalking. Okay, that's not who we're looking for. Dougal Zeke. Oh, he's a fudge packer. Well, he is. Claire Burton, here she is. Oh, and I have her home address. That's awfully convenient. Oh, and she's married to Falcon Eddie. The plot sorta thickens. Kind of. Hey, wait! Can I interest you in a soul-imprisoning gym membership loaded with hidden fees that will plague you from now until the end of time? No? Okay. That thing really does give you the full London experience, doesn't it?
Do you run, Quinlan?
Only for a story.
Baby, I was born to run.
Making me nervous standing there in that coat.
You're wearing 40 pounds of dead cow and you smell like a tannery. Just freaks me out is all. Here, I'll stop this treadmill so we can talk. Or did I? Mind freak? Will the treadmill be running when I ask this question? Survey says!
So, you used to be married to Eddie. I mean, somehow I can't picture you two together.
Took you long enough, Quinlan. Biggest mistake of my life.
How long did it take to figure that out?
About 5 minutes. 6 months for the lawyers. 15 years to forget.
It sounds like the whole Ben Affleck-Jennifer Lopez marriage.
Why are you obstructing Powell's treatment?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm doing. Eddie may be a genius, but he's crazy. If your girlfriend dies because of him, it'll be my fault.
That guy is crazy, Quinlan. The only sensible treatment is for me to go power walking.
What's up with you and Magnata?
He brings me patients, throws his weight around the hospital until I throw him out. That's our relationship.
Well, I hear there's more to it than that.
He's a man with a grudge.
A grudge against who?
Who do you think?
Andy Garcia? No, James Bond from A View to a Kill.
Why was Farley fired?
Farley was fired?
Farley was fired?
You didn't know?
No.
Who fired Farley?
I didn't. I like Farley. He was a good pathologist.
Well, don't you find it mildly interesting that they'd fire him in the middle of the most celebrated murder investigation the city's ever known?
Fire Farley before his findings and 4 felonies were finished? What fiends?
Doesn't make things any easier.
What? Is Jake Quinlan gonna have to choke a bitch?
Didn't it occur to you that I stormed out of the ICU for a reason? I don't want to talk to you, Quinlan.
Yeah, when you've decided to make ripping your career, I mean, upper body strength is important, but you can't undermine the importance of good cardio. Alright, so where should I go? This map is so useless. A university! Why am I going to the university? I don't know, but it's new, so might as well check it out.
I expect you in my office tomorrow with your work completed, Mr. Wendell. Good day, Mr. Wendell.
Look at that phone, it's still got a cord. Stone Age much? Bet she's never even heard of the swirly blue thing.
I'm a reporter for the Virtual Herald. You have a few minutes?
That's how many I have exactly, a few. What can I do for you?
Is it really possible to have exactly a few minutes? Isn't the very purpose of the word to be vague and indefinite?
Do you remember a student of yours named Claire Burton?
The only student I ever encouraged to leave school. Why do you ask?
You advised a student to leave school?
Frankly, this place had nothing to offer her. It was my feeling that it could have even restricted her development. But I repeat, why do you ask?
Well, she's,
a murderer.
She's taking care of a friend of mine. And some of her colleagues think that her treatment is a bit unorthodox.
I have no doubt it is. She wouldn't look at things the way most surgeons do. It's what makes her so creative, so innovative.
She seems a bit weird about it.
Well, she's quirky, all right. I certainly remember that about her. Some very unusual predilections indeed, but that's often a mark of genius. Unless Claire has changed drastically in the years since I've seen her, you have no need for concern.
It's so thin, the line between genius and madness. Much thinner than the one between medicine and jogging.
Was a man named Joey Falconetti a student of yours?
No, but I remember him well. He was an astonishing cyber surfer. But he was more interested in pretty assistance than in any genuine original thought.
Did he have a
greasy mop of hair?
Affiliation with Claire Burton?
By affiliation, I assume you mean did she have an affair with him? I couldn't say. She may well have found his air of danger sexually appealing, and she was certainly aggressive intellectually. I'm sure she went after him to challenge his skills.
Excuse me, can we tone the soundtrack down?
Who knows? The Web Runners may even have been her idea.
The what?
The Web Runners. It was a gaming club of some sort. It was cutting edge. Claire and Falconetti were among the founding members. In fact...
Nerdy!
Claire seemed to do little else. She virtually disappeared.
Does this club still exist? I mean, where can I find them?
Oh, they're like children with a secret clubhouse. All I know is that they post notice of their meetings on the bulletin board out in the hallway. They usually encode the information, however, hiding it amongst the flyers and announcements posted there. Something about arranging those flyers in the proper order will form a sentence revealing where and when the runners plan to meet.
Wow, that's way more efficient than just emailing everyone.
Do you know anything about a policeman named Vince Magnata?
Claire used to mention him. Apparently, he had quite a temper.
Shazam! Now I'm on the phone!
I'm sorry. I've told you everything I know about Claire Burton. You're taking time that belongs to my current students.
I know this is supposed to be science fiction and all, but do you really expect us to believe that college kids get together and play video games? I mean, come on, let's not go crazy now.
So the location of the Web Runner's loft is hidden somewhere on this board.
You guys, this is one of those puzzles. I mean, at first glance, it seems really easy, where they just tell you what to do at the beginning to arrange the posters on the board in order to tell you where the web runners are meeting. And you're like, okay, fine, simple, right. 9 days later, you are still trying to arrange these puzzles, wondering what the fuck you're doing wrong. You're trying brute force approaches, everything, and nothing will work. And I think the biggest, most helpful piece of advice I can give you, not that it helps all that much, is to solve this puzzle, you do not have to use every single flyer. In fact, I think you only have to use 5 of them. Now, which 5, that's a struggle all on its own. But once you have that starting building block that not all of them are necessary, and you're not trying to use all of them, trust me, you'll be a lot more sane when you come out of this puzzle. So which posters do you choose? Well, that's an area where I gotta tell you I got pretty lucky on, I think. In fact, I'm not even sure it's really the right answer. But I went around the posters and I picked out the ones that had numbers in the very last line. Not long numbers, like phone numbers, but just simple ones like 4, 50, that sort of thing. And I arranged them that way. I just kind of shuffled them around, and I think eventually I got lucky. Now, they do spell out a sentence, but I could never find out which line in particular was being indicated. It was just kind of one line in each poster helps to finish out the sentence saying, like, web runners are now meeting in a new loft somewhere in Gramercy all this week, something like that. So I shuffled them around and found them that way. And, by the way, this is another puzzle where you really should have a pad and paper. This is one of those games that does require you to take notes, and it does not bother to remind you of anything. So if you didn't have a pad and paper, you will be doing a lot of backtracking to find the solutions to your own puzzles. It's kind of merciless that way.
Got it. I hope the web runners don't mind a visitor.
That was a terrible shave and a haircut. Now go do it again.
Quinlan, I hope you have a story ready to roll.
I'll take your awkward shuffling silence as a no. Well, no rush. Our newspaper can wait.
Do you have any background on Falconetti and Burton?
I don't know everybody in this city.
I thought you did.
I'm thinking with sand here. CIA's got my brain in a jar.
Ben, you ever hear of Gambit Nelson?
Yeah, that was another one I gave her. Don't you guys ever share sauces?
Oh, they share sauces, all right. Oh! Okay, so back to business. We're going to the Web Runners Loft, which has now appeared on your map, and remember what I said about writing all that information down? Well, here's where it comes back to bite you. Yep, you got this huge combination lock, and the code is all of those numbers that were on the bottoms of all of the flyers that were used to find this location, and if you didn't write that down, kind of fucked. It may seem unfair now, but once you've started playing this game for a few weeks, you start to anticipate these needs in the future. It's always kind of awkward when you walk in on someone else doing some Wii Fit. I can't even begin to guess what she's doing in whatever game she's playing, but I'll bet you just about anything that it's really, really boring. I don't know, virtual hula dancing simulation? You know what, game? It's fine. Just finish your Tai Chi lesson. It's all good. I'll wait.
Hey, man, what the fuck?
Nostalgia chick!
Where's the 7th Cavalry?
Yeah, I got like this about a week after buying Civ 2.
Are you mad? You almost gave me a stroke. I was doing the Custer Sim, and I was the only Korean Indian, and I had Goldilocks by the throat.
This won't take too long, honey. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Make an appointment with my secretary.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been going through lately. Hop along. I've been playing tag with a serial killer and ruining my shine by walking through his victim's guts. My girlfriend's in a coma, and the next time the Ripper kills, it could possibly be yours truly. So fuck your cartoons!
Actually, they're not called cartoons, they're called anime.
Shut up! Fine. Now, let's talk.
Okay, first question. Which one are you, Alliance or Horde?
A woman named Claire Burton. Used to be a runner. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her. I mean, I don't know her. I know who she is or who she was. She was one of the first, a proto-runner. We care about our history, man. You've got to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Wow, it's interesting. So, what do you know about her?
I just know who she is. Seen her pictures hanging on the walls in here. You can see them yourself.
Yeah, man, we remember our history, like that one time we raided Molten Core, or when Lord British got killed.
Do you know anything about a guy named Falconetti?
Every runner's heard of the Falcon. He's a legend on heels. Before he was a runner, he fracked with a gang called Era 33.
Falconetti was a 33.
Wow, if only that meant something.
Was he part of this TRW thing?
Story is he masterminded it. Core overwrite. Took out the credit record of every adult on the East Coast. Cops never got him. They say he's still out there, waiting to strike again.
I bet.
Ooh, it's like a scary bedtime story chartered accountants tell their kids.
Ever hear of Vince Magnotta?
Sounds familiar. You'd have to grep the runner's archive well to see if that guy means anything.
Yeah, and you might have to wiki the word grep to grok what it means.
How can I access the runner's archive?
Never actually been there myself. It's for senior runners only. I know the address. It's at Anachrony Station. You're on your own with the ice, though. It's a bitch.
Okay, thanks.
Very important to check out the photos on the wall here because the actress seriously mumbled a very vital clue that the Web Runner's archive is at Anachrony Station, and she kind of said it's an Anachrony Station. This picture kind of looks like a Three Stooges photo to me with Nostalgia Critic in the middle. Ooh, I'm about to hack Spider-Man's Facebook page. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies! It's ironic to note that I actually have a website called The Web Runners as well, although mine's way cooler. It's a fan shrine to Morgan Webb. Yeah, so this game is really, really lucky that it has cheat codes because, seriously, fuck slider puzzles. I mean, fuck them hard. I hate these fucking things. Welcome, Neo, to the desert of the real. I guess since that big wheel keeps on turning, Proud Mary's gonna keep on burning. And then Sam held aloft the phial of Galadriel. The spider Shelob shrank in fear from the light of Erenia. McFly!
Claire Lynn Burton, 5-year member, gifted cyberspace traveler. Strengths include graphical user interface development in multi-dimensional hyperplanes and first-person post-arcade shooters. Handle, Churchill. Games author, Hostage Golf, Slipstream, and Hip Hop Mafia. Left Web Runners after marriage to Joey Falconetti ended in divorce 15 years ago, and the latter was sentenced to prison. Burton Falconetti marriage ceremony of note, due to disruption by another Web Runner, Vincent Magnotta, who claimed to be in love with Burton.
Okay, sure. Does anyone have a reason these two should not be wed? Yeah, I got a reason. This gal is unfucking believable.
An extraordinary hacker and decker, but one known not to flaunt her cyberspace talents in a pretentious fashion. Handle, Disraeli, Games author, Alien Mothers, Virtual Twister, and Beach Party Cryonics. Graduate research thesis on the effects of extended decking brought her national acclaim in the cyberspace community. An enthusiastic gamer, she died under very mysterious circumstances. The Josie Dorset case is still unsolved to date. Josie Dorset left behind an ex-husband and a teenage daughter.
That's not a woman, that's Edward Cullen.
Victor Estevez.
It's my dad in the 60s.
A highly skilled programmer, decker, and designer. Best known for his controversial past, followed by his personal religious conversion. Handle, Albert. Games author. Sim Team Runaway Exploitation. Headhunter. New Testament Interactive Volume 1. Sim Noah and Genesis. The Ultimate God Game. Reputed to be the Web Runner's programmer extraordinaire. Expert in low-level supercomputer programming. Author of several controversial underground games that continue to draw a large cult following. Following a personal religious conversion, Estevez became a senior programmer for Revelation Incorporated, where he is designing and writing a new line of religious interactive adventures.
But unfortunately, his business went under when he made Left Behind, the real-time strategy game. And yes, that actually exists.
Joey Falconetti, also known as Falcon Eddie.
It's the nostalgia critic from his beat poetry days.
An angel, an ace-cracker, a master of cyberspace. Handle, Beaverbrook. Games author, Collateral Damage 2020. Humvee, Logic Bomb, and Warp Toss. Left Runners 15 years ago when convicted of murder in the first degree. Conviction was overturned 2 years later when it was discovered that a police officer had falsified evidence leading to the conviction. The police officer suspected, but never convicted of mishandling the evidence, was Vincent Magnotta, a former web runner.
Yeah, he was convicted of murder in comedy when he came up with Melvin, brother of the Joker. Hey-oh!
Stephanie Jordan, 5-year member, Decker of modest ability, no significant strengths or specialties. Handle, Victoria, games author, trophy wife, and streptococcus. Most notable for the company she kept, Jordan engaged in lengthy multiplayer gaming sessions with Falconetti, Magnotta, and Burton. Played no role in the deadly events that tore the formidable trio apart. Left the runners due to unknown circumstances.
Kinda cute, but that's it. Don't know why I mentioned her, really.
Vincent Magnotta.
Oh, Quinlan, this is it, man. You gotta print up like 3,000 copies of this and just paper the police station with them.
Falconetti. Handle, Sir Duke. Games author, Designer Gene. Hebrew Vice. Copadelphia. And Pistol Party. Betrayed runner's credo that information shall be free by joining the data fascists at the Soho precinct of the United Police Forces. Explosive romantic triangle with members Claire Burton and Joey Falconetti culminated with Magnotta's implicating Falconetti in a murder, and the three of them leaving the web runners.
Actually, it kind of looks like me. Yeah.
Sam Mendler, 4-year member, a Decker of above-average ability. Strengths included interface design and applied gaming theory. Handle, Balfour. Games author, Wolf Native, Whorebusters, and President Satan.
President Satan, the Dick Cheney simulator.
Known for his strong game design skills, Mendler followed up his smash hit with the highly controversial President Satan. Suddenly a target for an angry public and a hungry international media, Mendler left the web runners and retired from the gaming community. Years later, he opened a successful dry cleaning business in the Bowery.
I liked President Satan 2 better, the one where you kill Al Gore at the end.
Renee Stein, 2-year member.
Ooh, I got a 2-foot member right now. Damn, she's hot.
Strengths included character development, plot tree branching, and artificial personality construction. Handle, Salisbury. Games author, The Heat of Hate City and Bloodnet 3000. Talented writer, designer, and game scenario builder. Left the web runners to pursue a career as a hypertext novelist. She authored 3 acclaimed interactive novels before taking a position at Knopf as a senior editor.
She can edit me anytime she likes, I'll tell you that for free, yeah.
Incoming WAC transmission.
Mr. Quinlan, this is Stephanie Jordan. I was a member of the web runners with Claire, Eddie, and Magnotta.
You know what really kills me? The new Android phone got the swirling blue thing. God, I'm stupid.
You know something about it?
I'm in terrible danger. Meet me at the web runners block. Hurry. There's something in cyberspace I want to show you. If I can find it, it will change everything you know about the Ripper. Hurry!
Don't worry, I'll be right there. Go, damn you and your disc-swapping game. Don't you know there are lives at stake?
Bad weather had closed the skyways, forcing me to fight the street-level gridlock. It took me over 2 hours to get there. By the time I arrived at the web runner's loft, I was too late. The Ripper had struck again, Jordan was dead, and Magnotta had her body removed.
You know who I feel the most sorry for? The guy who has to draw the chalk outline around the dead bodies.
The cops just took the body. God, it was terrible, man. I was all decked in, and I was doing the OK Corral, and I was shooting the hell out of the Clantons, and I felt all of this
Oh, look out, she's about to Wyatt Earp.
stuff hit me, and dude, I'm not even thinking about it, because I figure it's Doc Holliday blowing Frank McClowry open.
Wow, this chick has the messiest period I've ever seen.
And shooting Morgan, so I know something's wrong.
And trust me, I've seen a lot of periods.
So
I mean a lot.
I pause the program and take my goggles off. And she was just there, dude. She was just all cut up with her eyes open and looking at me. And fuck, I didn't do this shit, man. I didn't even see anybody leaving.
This is a bug hunt, man. A bug hunt.
No. You take it easy, cowgirl. You take it easy. Nobody suspects you of anything.
It's okay. The only thing we think you murdered tonight was the art of acting.
Incoming WAC transmission.
Too late, Quinlan. I never thought I'd see you miss a story.
Why'd you remove the body from the scene, Magnotta?
You know, I'm getting tired of answering to you.
Hurts my feelings.
I'm in charge of this investigation.
The public has the right to know what happened in there.
Not if I don't think so. Maybe I'll leak some information I just found. Interesting stuff. It seems like You were the last person Jordan contacted before she died. Powell, not Jordan.
More than a third of this device's bottom panel is devoted solely to reminding you this is a transnet call.
Man, it was so gross what he did to her. So gross.
Now, she must have just read Breaking Dawn.
So you were a web runner.
15 years ago when I was a kid.
So that's all it was, kid stuff.
Actually, it was exciting. I learned more about cyberspace there than I did in school.
Okay, learning to use Gary's mod doesn't count.
It was all about games. And I grew up.
Now I have the free time to power walk on this treadmill for days.
So you and Eddie were friends with Magnata.
Friends is pushing it.
Look, I would appreciate an honest response. I know that you were all members of this web runners thing. What are all three of you hiding?
What makes you think we're hiding anything?
Oh. 3 people involved in a murder case all just happened to hang out together 15 years ago?
Just like when Tupac was shot.
Stranger things have happened.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy, I know, I'm sorry. It's probably just a coincidence. I mean, my college friends explode all the time.
Did you hear? The Ripper is killed again.
That's a line I've heard often enough.
Smooth talker.
Stephanie Jordan. Maybe you know her.
Stephanie Jordan. I haven't seen her for 15 years.
Funny, that's what I said about Karen Allen when I saw her name in the credits.
Same as the others?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I can see you're really torn up over this. Well, she is too.
I know about Magnata breaking up your wedding.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Charming guy like him.
Cut.
Hard to believe he has a heart. But I think it still beats for you.
When I married Joey, I learned how crazy Vince Magnata is. He became obsessed with me and Joey.
Wait, he was in love with both of you?
Obsession nearly ruined our lives. Now it might kill us all.
Jeez, this Marion is a total ice princess. How can she not go for Christopher Walken? The dude was the Continental, for Christ's sakes.
What should I do about Catherine, Eddie?
I went through this with you already. What are you, fucking stupid?
Don't answer that.
Dump in anything you get from the Ripper. I can't do this for you.
I'm too busy rewiring my power glove.
I didn't know that you, Magnata, and Burton were all in the web runners together.
Those were the days. Christ, did we have fun. I was the guru. Magnata was the brooding bohemian. Burton was the straight-laced schoolgirl surfing the edge. Too bad it all went down the shitter.
Should I let on that I know about his marriage to Burton, or should I let on that I know about his marriage to Burton?
So you and Burton were married?
Because I gotta ask, man, how is Marion in the sack?
What can I say?
Chicks love the power glove, man.
It was the perfect day. Magnata fucked it up.
How do you mean?
My wedding day.
Magnata was cheating on me.
I knew he had the hots for Claire, so I didn't invite him. The bastard turns up anyway. You know the part where the judge says, anybody got anything to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Magnata was holding his peace.
Whoa!
And he had a lot to say.
You mean he interrupted the ceremony?
What, are you kidding? He started waving his piece around, hit some people in the face with it.
And after we threw him out of there, he turns up the party afterwards. Like nothing happened. Walks up to Claire.
Shows her his piece.
Asks her to dance. She looks at him. She looks at me.
Mentally comparing our pieces.
Get the fuck out of here! And he goes nuts.
Oh, his nuts were out too?
My wedding day. Took 4 guys to pull him off me. 5 guys to pull me off him.
Yeah, I'm sure there was just no holding your scrawny ass back.
After that, nothing was ever right.
I don't know, it sounds like a great case for the Jerry Springer show. Don't boo me. You don't know me. You don't know me.
You know, the Ripper struck again.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that reminds me, I probably should have wiped my feet before I came in.
Who'd he whack?
A woman. Stephanie Jordan.
Big mess, like the others?
Doesn't that name ring a bell?
Did she write the Twilight Saga?
Never heard of her. More importantly...
Well, she was a member of the web runners back when you were hanging with him.
Uh-oh, his brain just rebooted.
Ah, yes, I remember, yeah. Skinny chick. Kind of quiet. Not into my idea of fun.
Sorry you so broke up about it.
Hey man, if I ain't raiding her Lost Ark or going to her Temple of Poon, she ain't worth knowing. Oh my god, what's Walken doing? He's reading a book, but what I love about this is he's all hunched over the book, peering right into it, mouthing out the words very slowly, one at a time. There's almost too many jokes that I can make out of this. He's so intent on the book, he's blocked everything out. He didn't even notice me. See, Dick, run. Run, Dick, run. And it was at that moment they knew that they were no longer little girls. No, they were little women. No, wait, I got it. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am.
Any luck identifying the murder weapon yet?
I would guess that it's a knife.
Farley says that hasn't been established. Says you don't know what the murder weapon is.
That fat fuck has a lot of crazy theories. It's not rocket science. These people were butchered. You can't slice bacon with a baseball bat.
Actually, don't you slice bacon with one of those meat carver machines you see at the deli?
You notice anything fishy about Burton?
Like what?
Like the fact that she's dragging her feet on treating Catherine.
Now you're a cyber surgeon, huh?
Why aren't you investigating her?
What makes you so sure I'm not?
Now, what was I? Call me Ishmael.
Did you know that Falconetti and Burton were married?
Yeah, so?
So why didn't you tell me?
It's not relevant to the case.
Well, the fuck it's not. One of those could be the Ripper.
Look, I'm not an idiot. I read your partner's notes. As far as you pinheads are concerned, I'm a suspect.
About 3 things I was absolutely positive. First, Edward was a vampire. Second, there was a part of him, and I didn't know how potent that part might be. I thirsted for my blood. And third, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
Why didn't you tell me about the web runners?
What are you talking about?
Your past. Your involvement with the web runners. The fact that you're an ace decker. The fact that you've known Burton and Falconetti for years. I mean, you're all connected. I'm supposed to think there's nothing to this?
If you're making an accusation, swear out a complaint.
Why? So you can lift some more evidence?
You're walking on thin ice, Quinlan. If it cracks, ain't nobody gonna hear you scream when you go under.
Wait. Are you trying to warn me that the ice, it's gonna break? Dead zone, yeah?
Why didn't you tell me about your affair with Burton?
What makes you think I have to tell you anything? Let's just say, what I give you are pennies from heaven.
Oh, so you were playing God when you tried to break up Burton's marriage to Falconetti. The plot thickens, Magnata.
You just crossed the line. Ask your buddy Falconetti what it's like to be my enemy. A pissed-off cop can screw your life up in so many ways.
Quinlan, the guy is directly threatening you and confessing to a frame job he did in the past. Why are you not tape recording this?
When are you going to put this Ripper case to bed, Magnata? A person can wonder.
Well, wonder away, asshole. The wheels of justice may grind slowly, but they're moving. They're moving. Get yourself caught in those wheels, Quinlan. You'll be in a lot of pain.
Although, I admit, the wheels of justice are gonna move a lot slower until I finish reading this Odd Thomas novel. It's fantastic. Hey, check it out. My mom sent me a gift card from Borders.
Another goddamn security card. If that lazy schmuck Brannon would do his job. Quinlan, I thought I threw you out. Now get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Quinlan, get out of here. I gotta finish reading my book. It's called Watership Down. It's about these rabbits, and they're fighting each other, and there's this really crazy one called Fiverr. Love that guy.
Where is Stephanie Jordan's body?
I don't know that name.
I'm just an intern, sir.
She was the Ripper's latest victim. They must have brought her body here.
That's true, but I don't know anything about a Stephanie Jordan. I'm sure there's information pertaining to her on that computer, but it hasn't worked since I arrived. See, Farley probably tampered with it before he left.
Nah, he just installed Windows Vista.
I've removed the access panel. Some of the circuits were burned out. I called for a technician, but it's impossible to get anything done in this place. If you can help me get the computer running, I'll see if I can help you. But that's as far as my involvement goes. I can't afford to lose this job.
Well, Steve, I know just what to do. Let's call the Best Buy Geek Squad. Yay! It's easy to get really frustrated and actually kind of frightened of this puzzle, and it's designed to be that way, but really it's about as old school as these old school adventure type puzzles get. And the main reason this one is so scary is because the board here is so complex. The object here is to put all the chips in the proper spot, and that computer manual you scanned early on gives you these really cryptic clues on how they're placed. And the reason they're so bad is because there's really 3 criteria. 1 is the serial number, 2 is the number of pins on the chip, and 3 is there are 3 circuits of 4 chips, I believe. And for 1, the serial numbers are really complex, confusing, and very similar looking, and 2, the circuits are all spread out all over the board, and you gotta follow those little connecting orange lines between them to connect the circuits. And the key here, really, is to not look at the screen. You have to abstract this down, and basically copy the entire puzzle from beginning to end on a piece of paper. The first thing you gotta do is get rid of those serial numbers, because they will confuse you, and your eyes will really glaze over looking at them. So, really what you do is you take each of the numbers and you just call it A, or B, or C. And then you look through the instructions and you copy the clues all over again, translating the serial numbers into the same A, B, C. And from then on, it's actually very, very easy, because when you're not looking at those numbers, the numbers aren't confusing you. That's one major thing that you don't have to think about. And from there on, it's a very simple logic puzzle. And it really won't take you that long as soon as you get it all copied down. It's just having the patience to write it all down on paper, which is actually something that you don't see in adventure games nowadays, you know, requiring that level of commitment.
I think... There it goes.
Oh, nice job. It's working. Let's see.
Oh man, Farley installed Google Desktop. This'll take forever.
That's strange. It says here that Jordan's body is in the animal storage room. That doesn't make any sense. They just store monkeys down there for use in experiments. Why would she be there?
She was secretly a monkey!
Where is this storage area?
Well, you just go through the door in the back of the morgue, but...
What? Oh, shit! I'm sorry, Mr. Quillen. The demons in my head are telling me to kill again.
Please leave before you get me fired.
Through the back door, you say, right?
Please, Mr. Quinlan, just leave me alone. As far as I'm concerned, I never saw you.
Suddenly I miss Steve Gutenberg. Oh, please let the Ripper actually be a secret pack of rage-infected monkeys. Please, oh please, oh please. That would be such a great game. This dude sends a pack of assassin monkeys to do his killing for him. Yeah.
Damn. Voice lock. How am I supposed to get by this thing?
Now, isn't that interesting? The monkey lab has better security than the human morgue. Could it be because they have rage monkeys inside? I must know. I must find these rage monkeys for myself. No! Okay, well, forget the gym. That didn't work. I think I probably outsmarted myself a little bit. I tried to go right to Dr. Burton to get her voice on tape, but apparently you have to go see someone else to get the idea to record her voice. Hey, do you sell magic cards?
Hey, Quinlan. Hope everything's all right with Catherine.
Hey, check it out. He's working on Sam Fisher's goggles.
What do you know about the web runners?
Oh, that's way before my time. All I know is it got something to do with kids on the cutting edge having fun. The guy you really need to talk to is Gambit Nelson. An old gamer, a sea-space entrepreneur. He's been around for years and years. Been known to throw down a few at the Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp.
That's it, I'm calling it. Jimmy Walker's the Ripper. This son of a bitch can walk.
You know anything about voice locks?
You mean you don't? Man, where you been? They're basically all the same, but if you're trying to bust into one, all you gotta do is get a sound sample of the owner's voice saying, "It's me, open up!"
Yeah, my brain!
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
Jimmy, you do know the cameras are actually rolling. People are going to see this. Alright, now I can get the recording from the... Oh!
Dr. Burton, you're gonna have to open up about
Don't Dr. Burton me. I'm not going to open up to you. This is ridiculous, and I don't have the time.
Come on, just one quote for attribution.
Would you like a cigarette?
Whatever I give to you is off the record.
Can't believe this woman is still exercising. What is she, training for the Olympics? Welcome to the library, a calm place to learn and read! Ah!
Can I sign out this audio-video editor?
Are you a member of the library?
My name's Jake Quinlan. I'm sure you have me on the record somewhere.
Yes. Here you are. Okay. I'll transfer the editor's files into your decking unit's memory. You can sign them out for 1 month, and then they'll erase themselves from memory unless you renew.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Or you could just, download Audacity from SourceForge. Hey, lady, wait, I didn't... Ah! This librarian's mean, man! Well, at least I got the software, so now I can open the... Oh! Okay, the hardest part of this puzzle is actually figuring out where to find the audio editing software. But beyond that, if you ever played Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within, you figured this one out pretty much right away. It's the same puzzle, and actually I'm not sure which one came first.
This is Dr. Burton. Open up.
Intruder. Oh. Seriously, that so would not work in real life.
I didn't have to be a Pulitzer Prize winner to recognize that I had stumbled onto something big. Apparently, this is an out-of-service subway tunnel. But it looks as though Dr. Burton has found a use for it.
Okay, once you've started stealing corpses for your secret underground science lab, you've officially gone off the deep end. And trust me, I know mad scientists. Secret underground monkey cloning farms, the dark secret of the McRib.
Incoming WEC transmission. Incoming WEC transmission. Source unknown.
Dear boss, see what happens when you get too close. Someone dies.
What?
She knew me.
Sorry, I'm not hearing you. Now the John Cage soundtrack is totally drowning you out.
I'm holding her tongue in my fingers right now, and it has nothing to say. It's dangerous to know me. You've looked into my eyes, and I've seen your fear. Yours truly, Ripper.
Oh, and by the way, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, you just got rip-rolled, ha!
Ew, I found Dr. Burton's dildo. Ew, I don't want to touch it. Alright. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Apparently, Dr. Burton was conducting some manner of cyber-cognitive experiments on monkeys. The question was, why was she hiding this in an old subway tunnel? If I'm really lucky, this poor monkey can tell me the answer.
See, I told you she was making rage monkeys. Why does no one listen to me? Okay, so you gotta mess with this thing and put the sliders in the right order. Apparently you can see the solution in that video you just saw, but I couldn't see anything. So really, I just ended up guessing the right solution to this thing after like 4 tries. Ah, it's getting turned on! Let's keep shocking the monkey, baby.
Fear! Oh! Burning!
Holy shit, it's a talking rage monkey! Someone's gotta kill it fast before it leads the other monkeys in some giant monkey rebellion to overthrow humanity! Dude, this game got weird! Kind of awesome, but weird! Really awesome, but weird!
She can kill others like
me
without
oh my god!
Cyber space brain.
What the fuck? I'm totally freaking out here! Someone shut up the Satan monkey! The devil is in you, monkey! The power of Christ compels you! It's not funny. Some monkey started talking to me in some satanic voice about my brains or something. I'd be running out of that fucking lab like my ass was on fire. Fucking monkey. This is how it starts, you know. This is how the ape rebellion starts. A planet where apes evolve from men. Well, you can stumble around this game pretty much forever now without knowing what to do, but what you need to do is keep checking your journal because what you don't know is that it keeps decrypting in the background, but it only really finishes certain entries when you've passed certain portions of the game. The 5th entry of the journal tells you about a hidden website and tells you the secret password is Leather Apron, so you have to go back to the newsroom to access the... Oh! So you go to the creepy, melty Looney Tunes site, you type in Leather Apron, and guess what? Well, you gotta wait for it, but this picture appears, because, you know, who wouldn't lock their website with another fucking slide puzzle? Who would do this to their own site? Even you would have to solve your own fucking slide puzzle every time you wanted to access the place. God. Nah, sorry. Can't freak me out after the devil monkey. You topped yourself. Please enjoy these random notes. Oh no, I played this game. Watch, I bet there's a guy in there who's like, bring me the blue pages. Well, what have we here? Looks like a Jack the Ripper hit list. Sorry, I still gotta roll with the chick who has the hyper-intelligent devil monkeys. Yeah, speaking of, I think I'd like to ask her a few questions about that.
What's with this secret lab?
It's legitimate.
The hell it is!
Just because it's hidden doesn't mean it's illegal. I'm doing some very important work in there, and I'm not talking to you or anybody else about it.
Hiding Stephanie Jordan's body in a subway tunnel. That's legitimate.
No comment.
Oh, fuck that shit! I'm taking you down, monkey woman! This is our planet!
No comment.
Secret labs, mutilated animals, remains of Ripper victims.
That's enough.
Talking monkeys. You know, I never cited a monkey as a source.
It's a madhouse!
I'd like to help. But scientists just don't release research information like this.
I am not jockeying you out of grant money here, Doctor. I am trying to find a murderer.
Maybe I am too.
You sick bitch. What did the monkeys promise you to make you sell out your own kind?
I wish you'd ask all of your questions at once, Quinlan. I'm trying to get a workout in.
Oh, fine, that's it. You know what? I'm going to the cops. No!
Did you know about Burton's secret lab?
Secret lab? You've been reading too much of your own stuff, secret lab.
She's got it hidden in some old subway tunnel. She's doing lethal experiments on animals. Now, I don't know what it all adds up to, but it can't be legal.
I don't have time to weep about sheep. Call the Animal Lovers Hotline.
She has Stephanie Jordan's body there.
The rage monkeys. Tell them about the intelligent rage monkeys.
All right, Quinlan. For once, you got my interest.
This murder case was pretty boring up to now.
I'll look into it. Satisfied?
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish. Oh my god, what?
What do I gotta do? Write fuck off in Braille on your forehead? Get out of here.
I told you I'd look into your secret monkey lab just as soon as I'm finished reading the Da Vinci Code. So now it's time to go into Catherine's brain and tell the persona there everything I've learned so far, again, so this should be redundant.
Falcon Eddie and Claire Burton were married 15 years ago. Your notebook tipped me off.
Remember your stupid and pointlessly encrypted notebook? Think, Catherine.
Burton, Magnata, and Eddie. They were all web runners 15 years ago.
They were all huge, huge nerds.
You used to know this, Catherine.
Oh yeah, I've been here many times before. Chick on the floor, screaming, swatting at imaginary bugs on her skin. Yeah, a few times.
Magnata went nuts at Eddie and Burton's wedding. Made a big scene, threw some punches at the groom, they had to drag him out.
He was holding his peace.
Do you remember? Burton has this secret lab in some abandoned subway tunnel. I got this lead from some of your notes. Is this restoring any of your memory?
Oh hey, but I found your childhood tricycle. It's encased in a pillar of snot behind me. Is it okay to have sex with your girlfriend if she's in a coma?
The hat. Cobblestones.
It's a marshmallow world.
Clothes. Decked with fog and angels and closer.
It was tall, very tall, and covered in yellow feathers.
I see him. No, I see her. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
How would you make up your mind, woman?
Sure, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. You're conscious now, and oh my god, she's dead! Damn, she just hit the deck.
Incoming WEC transmission. Source unknown.
Dear boss, I'm having one of those awful days. My mood is foul. I don't know what I'm to do.
I have chills and they're multiplying.
I have a hobby to keep me busy. Yours truly, Ripper.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
This hospital has a very strict all-pink lab coat dress code.
Between your efforts and ours, Ms. Powell's essence structures have been restored by almost a third. This is astounding progress. Have you looked at the Ripper image? Even Dr. Burton can't complain about these results.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
She's insane. I think she's a secret monkey agent. She's gone totally bananas.
Quinlan, I gotta talk to you. It's important. I'm onto something big.
Let's talk.
Over the air? It's gonna be a public place. Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp, Vic.
Yeah, just go there. I won't be there long.
The kitchen closes in a half hour. Hurry! And I'm already reaching for the other stack of discs. Yep. Hey, look, it's what Horatio Sands is doing now. Not much.
Jesus, Farley, what the fuck is this all about?
Fired me for eating in the morgue. They said I wasn't maintaining a sterile environment.
I mean, it's total bullshit. I mean, what do they care if there's a few crumbs or ashes around?
They fired you because of that?
Yeah, well, it was the timing that made me suspicious. Just when I figure out what's going on with the Ripper murders, they pull this bullshit.
Oh, hang on.
How the Ripper's doing the murders. I sent a memo to Burton, but I never heard nothing. So I went to talk to her. She wasn't there. So I go back to the morgue, and these security guys, they're cleaning out my stuff. They gave me a piece of paper that says I've been fired for not maintaining a sterile environment. And get this, that bastard, he dumped my sandwich right in the trash. Or at least I think he dumped my sandwich.
Vic, the Ripper. What did you find out about him?
But my sandwich!
After I eliminated the possibilities, there was no way a hand could do this. No blade matched up. So I looked for a connection between the victims. They were all decked in, Jake. So now I'm thinking cyberspace. I'm looking at their cerebral tissue, and I find small fragments of inorganic nerve impulse code.
We're officially too close to this guy.
When they were in cyberspace, somebody found a way to link to their brains and force what amounts to a self-destruct code into their essence matrices so that they exploded.
You lost me, Farley, please.
Let's say you're an astronaut. On Earth, your internal body pressure pushing out is equal to the external pressure pushing in. Now step out of a rocket into space where there's no external pressure, and you'll literally blow apart from the inside. What the Ripper C-Space code does is increase your internal pressure.
Put simply, Taco Bell.
So how come just the torsos exploded?
Because the guy is a fucking artist.
Oh my god, these fajitas.
I mean, he can blow somebody's guts across a room, or he can have them spill right out in front of him. The sliced torso is his signature, just like the original Jack the Ripper. But he's one-upped his namesake. He doesn't even have to be there.
Fuck, it's like the perfect crime. Killing from cyberspace, right?
Damned if I'm going in there again. Not without some protection. You know anybody who's got some illicit C-Space code? I'm telling you, this guy is a genius. If he knows I'm onto something, I'm in trouble. Oh, Christ, my ulcer. I'm not built for this stress.
Vic, you gotta stop eating this shit. I mean, do you really think you were fired because of this? Vic.
Oh my God, Vic! Fuck!
The Artie Lang story.